We do use chalk once the weight gets heavier because you don't want to experience a sweaty kettlebell, a kettlebell in sweaty hands. I've experienced this once and I don't want to experience it again, because it feels every time on the drop, doesn't matter if it's a clean going from the rack into the backswing or from the top fixation from the snatch into a backswing down. Doesn't matter. It always feels like the kettlebell falls out of your hands immediately in the next second. And the only thing that you're putting your focus on is trying to catch the kettlebell. So that's crazy stuff. So I think if you advance in your form, you won't have to use chalk on every weight. I use chalk on 24, 28, and 32 because it gives me additional support. And it's good to increase friction so that the kettlebell really sticks to your hand. At the same time, you have to always consider the fact that it's bad for your skin. It really is bad for your skin. So I wouldn't chalk it all the way up and use it every time. I would only use it if I go heavy and I do a really intense set and I want to challenge myself. Then I'm using some chalk. And even if you advance and you get better, and chalk, your hands will adapt to it. And even then, using chalk, your hands won't get that many blisters and cuts. However, the heavier the weight, the higher the chances that you will get some cuts and some blisters. So using some layer of chalks on the bell handle, this is what you do when you have extremely sweaty hands. We have one of our clients, her hands eat up that stuff. It's like the pores open and then the chalk gets swallowed in by those pores. It's so crazy, and she even says it herself. She's like, wow, I'm using so much chalk. How is this possible? So she has very sweaty hands. And what we do is we chalk her hands first, and then we put a layer of chalk on the handle. So once the chalk is off on her hands, she still has some chalk on the handle, which is great stuff. I can tell you another thing from one of our academy students, what he's doing. He's actually got a small, he does it like the rock climbers. He got a small bag and the back on his back attached, and then he's working, and once he has to use some chalk, he goes into that bag to get some chalk. So he's using that technique. So technique and using chalk always depends on context. Don't use it so often if you don't want to destroy your skin, but if you want to go heavy, use it.